Hello, welcome to Arty Makes. I'm going to use these bits and pieces to make an Easter card today, and I've used a pen and some pencils, some glue, scissors. I've got a greeting card all ready to go there, but you can just use another piece of card. And the other thing you're going to need is some white card and your hand. And what you need to do is you need to open your hand out like that. You need to keep your 3 middle fingers together, but keep your little finger and your thumb quite wide, quite spread apart, and that will all become apparent very soon. Now you'll need to cut it out, and I've sped this up so that you won't get too bored, it won't be too tedious for you watching me cut something out. And there I have my hand. I'm just going to tidy that up a little bit, rub out some of the lines so you can't see them, and that is now ready to turn into our Easter character. I don't know why I'm being so secretive about what an Easter character it might be, because you've already seen the thumbnail. Yes, it is going to be the Easter bunny, and that's why I chose a white colour. And what I'm doing now is I'm creating the ears. So the 2 fingers either side of your middle finger, that's your index finger and your ring finger, I think, are going to be its ears. So I'm just putting in some pink for the inside of the ear, and I'm doing this in pencil because then I can do a little bit of shading. And again, I've sped that up because it took me a while to do that. Next, you're going to put the little rabbit's face on there. And I'm doing this with a pen. And you can choose what expression you want your rabbit to have. I'm having mine nice and surprised and friendly. So I'm giving my bunny a nice chunky nose like that, and a sort of a rabbit smile. And of course, not forgetting the rabbit teeth. And I'm just putting some whiskers on the side there like that. Looks a little bit odd, doesn't look like a rabbit yet, but it will do soon. Now, if you notice, those fingers aren't cut to the same depth on my hand there. So if yours is the same, you might need to just do a little cut like I've done, and then fold that middle finger backwards, and you've now got something that looks a little bit more like a rabbit, haven't you? It does still look a little bit odd though, doesn't it? So let's do something with those side fingers. I mean my little finger and my thumb. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this rabbit look like it's going to hug you. So if you just sort of tease those fingers in, then it does look like he's hugging you. He's got his arms out ready to hug you, which is a nice thing to do. If you're going to not see someone at Easter time, you can send them a hug, can't you? Now I'm bringing in that card that I told you about at the beginning, and I'm going to stick this on, and I'm not actually going to cut out that middle finger, because if you do that you can end up with a bit of a rough edge at the top, and I think it's quite nice that it's still your hand that's sending love, isn't it? Oh, anyway, I think it's quite sweet. So I'm going to pop that on the front of that card, and I think I got that from a supermarket. They're just a packet of cards that you can get. And you can add to them and make them your own. Now I'm just folding on those little bits. I've even flopped down the ear. If you wanted to, you can flop it down a lot more, but I'm just securing those hands a little bit more. Securing them? I'm not securing them at all. I'm just bringing them together, but you could secure them if you wanted to. You could put something inside that, and I'll come back to that in a minute. Now, because I'm going to send this card to somebody, I want to put a little message in the bunny's arms. You don't have to do this. This is entirely up to you. And if you did decide to do it, you don't have to copy my message. So I'm just going to get my pen, and I'm just going to write bunny hugs inside there like that. So this is optional, obviously, but I just thought it's quite sweet. So I'm just putting bunny hugs in there like that, and I'm going to swap that into a little heart. So it's just a little bit of extra love. So there's a secret message in the arms of that bunny. Now, if you wanted to, you could put something else inside that rabbit's arms, couldn't you? Inside the bunny's arms. Maybe you could find an egg that would fit inside there, or you could put an extra picture or a flower or something, but just putting it inside there like that. But I quite like mine open like that, really. But of course, that's entirely up to you. You can stick something in, like I said. And when I say egg, I meant Easter egg, of course. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and come back for some more Arty Makes really soon. Happy Easter and goodbye.